We first started hearing about this situation back in May when an amputee reached out to me concerned for himself and other neighbors who rely on wheelchairs to get around. They feel the elevator problem at their 15-story building is making their lives not only difficult, but frightening.
Daryl Bauman waited 5 years on a public housing list to get this apartment on the 6th floor of Lakeview Towers on Druid Park Lake Drive in Baltimore.
See, they don't work whatsoever.
But persistent problems with the elevators have left this amputee in desperate straits.
I had to scoot my behind up all the steps to get here.
6 flights?
6 flights. Somebody had to carry my wheelchair, and I had to scoot myself up each step.
Daryl says apartment staff members have even carried him up the stairs twice.
This is Ray upstairs on 12. I need to come down.
His friend Ray, a stroke survivor on the 12th floor, showed us how you have to literally call for an elevator.
Should it be making a sound?
It should have pulled back.
Plus, a broken emergency call system in Ray and Daryl's units have left them feeling unsafe.
What are your worries?
A fire, call buttons not working if you fall.
There are 2 towers to the Lakeview complex, 717 and 727. In 727, where Daryl and Ray live, there are 2 elevators for the 15th-floor building, but one hasn't worked at all since April due to a flood caused by a resident. The 4th time in less than 2 years that the elevator components were damaged by water from the sprinkler system.
12th floor.
The elevator that does work is operated manually by staff. Residents say from 8 in the morning until 8 at night, unless it breaks down.
If there were a disaster after 8 o'clock at night,
I'm gone. I just blow up with the building.
Residents are even provided vouchers to ride the elevator, and it is recommended they only use the elevator twice a day.
They had a fire here not too long ago, so they say. But if I had been in the house or something like that, if it had been a big fire, I've been in trouble. I might not even be here talking to you right now.
The towers are HUD subsidized, reducing rents for low-income residents. The Housing Authority of Baltimore City handles placement of residents and advocates for them.
These are legitimate concerns, and you and I would have the same type of concern or complaint if we were in a building like that. Our job at the Housing Authority is to make sure that the management is held accountable.
The towers are managed by Wynn Residential, and we contacted them. We heard back from a spokesman for Lakeview Towers, who told us the one working elevator is available 24/7, though the 8 to 8 shift was set up to reduce wear and tear on it. While they have purchased replacement circuit boards for the broken elevator, the items are produced in China and are not expected to arrive until late summer or early fall. The Lakeview Towers spokesman told us, "We are doing our best to manage an awful situation and working to resolve the issue as soon as possible." And based on our investigation, the spokesman told us all the emergency call buttons in the building will be tested and repaired or replaced if needed. Daryl told us someone with Wynn confirmed his call button was in fact broken, but they have yet to fix it, leaving this amputee feeling uneasy about the apartment he waited 5 long years to get.
Now, the spokesman for Lakeview Towers told us that one resident not featured in this report who relies on a wheelchair was moved to another Wynn-managed property. Others have been offered the option, and Daryl turned it down, feeling like a move in his current medical condition as an amputee would just be too difficult. And an update, Daryl told me the elevator broke down again yesterday, leaving him to scoot himself up 6 flights of stairs once again. He also said the 8 to 8 shift for the elevator has been extended from 8 to 11, which is very little consolation for a very frustrating living situation at Lakeview Towers. And we will continue to monitor the progress of repairs at Lakeview Towers.